starts right now.
What's more important to you, the Brewers or your local parks, or getting to work on time?
Who will pay for improvements at American Family Field? It's a baseball-related question that's turning into a political football. Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Natalie Shepard.
I'm Jessa Brycebeck. We appreciate you being there. Now, work needs to be done to keep the home of the Brewers up to date. And while that work may not be needed right now, the eventual cost will be high.
And disagreements seem to be growing over where that money will come from. CBS 58's AJ Byapour has the latest on the debate in tonight's top story.
Wednesday is Brewers Math Day at American Family Field. The team insists the ballpark needs major renovations by 2030 when their lease in Milwaukee ends. Compare the proposals from Milwaukee County and Republicans in Madison. You quickly see the numbers don't add up.
The Brewers should pay for it, and maybe the state as well, but it shouldn't be the city of Milwaukee and it shouldn't be Milwaukee County.
Steve Taylor was on a county board committee that passed a resolution this week opposing the use of county funds for stadium repairs.
It's got to be the locals also stepping up saying, hey, here's what the city and the county are willing to do to keep one of the biggest economic drivers for the city and the county, and not assume it's all going to be state funded.
Assembly Speaker Robin Voss says Wisconsin should dust off the blueprint used 8 years ago when they approved funding for the construction of Fiserv Forum. That included a mix of state, county, and city money amounting to $400 million from taxpayers.
Under the Bucks Arena deal, Milwaukee County was responsible for $55 million, but after interest, the number really was $80 million. The county doesn't have that money, so what the state's doing is withholding $4 million a year in shared revenue for 20 years.
Taylor says Voss's suggestion is offensive, given Mark Lazary just sold his 25% share of the Bucks for $800 million.
Why is that fair that we're helping the wealthy become more wealthy?
Meanwhile, Governor Tony Evers defends his plan to have the state provide $290 million up front. He says that avoids interest and lets local governments spend elsewhere.
Everybody's saying the municipalities need more money for all sorts of reasons, and then, oh, by the way, we're going to take this money away. That doesn't cut it with me.
The challenge is finding a funding equation that cuts it with Evers, Voss, and local officials. In Milwaukee, AJ Byapour, CBS 58 News.